record's just pretty much like, if I were to sum up this record, like we've been touring pretty much nonstop the last like 2-3 years, and this is just like how we've grown up as people. And like, so this record's just, we just wanted to like get our feelings out on what we've gone through in the last couple of years. So I mean, like in a nutshell, it's about like growing up and like the experiences we've had, like just getting older, becoming more mature artists, more mature people, you know. So like we wanted it to be like really dark and like heartfelt. Like that's exactly what we were going for.
We're just gonna always write what we feel. So if we're happy.
Happy songs are so hard to write, though.
I'm not like a horrible depressed person.
Yeah, none of us are.
Like, if I'm depressed about something, I'm gonna fucking write about it.
That's what puts you in the mood to write for the most part. For me, is just when I'm just like, I need to vent.
Yeah, I don't sit down with a guitar and write.
When I'm happy, I'm like, oh, I had a good day. I'm gonna drink or something. You know what I mean? Like,
the drinking album is always a good.
That
would be interesting.
Usually, when you sit down and you think about writing or anything like that, everything comes from like an angry, for us at least, not angry, but it's just more like, you know, something that makes you want to write. It's hard to explain.
I think it's just easier to express negative feelings.
Than the happy
because
thoughts.
a lot of people want to hear about that stuff because sometimes it's hard to talk about those types of things like divorce or like breakups. You want to avoid that stuff, you know? So it's good to, I think that's why a lot of people like us, is because they can relate to us, because it's like we're talking about real problems that other people are trying to ignore.
Yeah, a lot of kids relate to it too. It's actually really cool.
Yeah. It's all, and like all of our stuff, even though there's like, you know, like you said, it's darker. Like the main message in it is like it's pretty much positive. You know, like they're all dark songs, but it's always about like fighting your demons and like beating the situation. You know, like everything, like pretty much. You know, like most of the songs that I wrote, I just remember like the first like 80% of the song, I'm like just pissed off, and then the last 20, it's like, all right, well, I'm bigger than that, I'm over it. You know what I mean? Like that's, I don't know, a couple songs like that where it's just like about a bad situation and making it better.
It was
wild,
ridiculous.
The fans there are definitely way different from fans here.
Like soccer fanatic hooligan fans.
They're so crazy.
Like we had to be escorted.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
By
bodyguard
security.
escorted, you mean?
Yeah.
Like we'd show up in our van and people would be banging on our windows,
like trying to take pictures through them and like.
Very awesome of them.
Was that like your first real big celeb experience?
Yeah, that was definitely
really
like
weird.
The most rock star we've all felt.
And then we came back to mid-level.
Yeah.
Well,
we all said like,
the rings.
as we're leaving Brazil, like we're never gonna have a show in the U.S. that's anything like the shows in Brazil. Like they were insane. I mean, there weren't like there was a couple shows that are like bigger than we ever played before, but they were like normal shows, you know, like 300-400 kids.
It would be like this, you know, like packed, you know, but I mean more like this outside stage here. Like we'd play shows,
but the
like
kids
pretty
themselves,
the kids
so
themselves,
insane.
super into it. Like, you know, like more than half the crowd knew like every word to every song, just going nuts all the time, and like, and they don't even speak English really, you know. You try and talk to them after the show, and
big response and crazy.
yeah,
it was
a trip. It was so crazy.
Them singing over.
Yeah, you could hear them singing over us sometimes.
And they don't speak English. That's the funny thing, you know. They speak Portuguese, and it was, I don't know, it was insane, man. Like, it was almost. It was humbling at the same time because it's a third world country, you know. So it's like, I don't know. We didn't let it go to our heads at all.
We're going back in December too. How did you feel when you found out about being the hottest chicks in metal? How would you
I felt pretty hot actually. Made me feel like I was really hot.
I feel like it's the hottest person in the world.
I felt like the hottest chick in the
We just don't know how to answer the question.
These guys bust your balls about that still. Huh?
No.
Hey, we actually don't get that asked.
That was awesome. We were so stoked.
It's definitely like
yes.
awesome exposure, and it's a cool magazine to be in, you know.
For sure, man.
A lot of people checked it out, and we definitely got a lot of people.
And they made him look hot. So
Oh yeah.
double points.
Because we're really ugly.
Yeah, that's
No.
what it sounded.
No.
Oh,
They did a
man.
good job making us look good.
They had like seductive little
Oh, yeah.
sister poses.
we're kind of like women.
They're kind of like
We're just a really 5-person happy family.
Yeah.
We never fight. Well, I mean, if we do
We,
fight,
we get along. We get along
No,
so
we
much better
really
than like
do.
99% of the bands
we've
we
been on
tour with.
tours with lots.
We
of
hardly
bands.
ever have drama. It's
And
weird.
there's always like when you're on tour with like a bigger band, it's always like, oh, they're having drama. Oh my god! And we're always the band that's like sitting there like, why would you have drama? Like we're doing what we like to do. You know, why would you be pissed off about anything right now? You know, we're not working a 9-to-5 job. We're just playing music for kids. Like, we never really fight at all. You know, like we're all just. And if we do, it's like a 10-second thing, and then we all kind of cool off for a second. And it's like, I don't know, we're so used to each other. We're so used to our personalities. It's
What
like
about the sister thing? My sister and I fight. I love her to death. I can't stand her
It's the
sometimes.
same thing. Like
so
we'll
different.
fight over makeup
like
or,
a 10-second argument.
and then forget about it in a second.
Probably years of practice.
Yeah.
We used to
Listen.
fight a lot when we were younger and throw shit at each other.
Yeah, I used to throw shoes at her face.
it's we all understand why we're out here. Like we're not. We all want to keep this going. So when we do fight, it's like, well, this is stupid. Like
Good for you.
we're living our dreams right now. Why is there any reason to be angry right now?